In from Freyberg Park in Browns Bay for the opening game in the Sharman Cup Reserve Grade. This game is between East Coast Bay's Barracudas and Ponsonby Ponies. Ponsonby Ponies this year have come up from Fallon Shield to play in the Sharman Cup. Hope they're up to it, and East Coast Bays were in the top sort of 4 or 5 in the last season, so they'll be gunning it. So anyway, the referee for today's game is Mr. Brent Newton, and he'll be getting the teams in to do the toss in a moment, so we'll take a short break and be back in a minute. We're back here live now at Freyberg Park for the start of this first match. Referee doing the toss now, and so Ponsonby would like to go from north to south.
Please come in here. Mouth guards, everybody. Can I see them? Okay, they've got to be in your mouth and around the play of the ball. It's a really dumb reason to get sent off, okay? It's just a pure safety thing, so if you're in around the play of the ball, have that in your mouth. Thank you. Any questions, bring them to your captains. I'll be nice and loud. Marker, please give the man playing the ball a bit of space. When you get enough to play the ball, don't take that space. Any questions? Good, gentlemen.
Alright, so we'll have East Coast Bays north to south. We're going south to north, sorry, Ponsonby.
No.
And East Coast Bays will be kicking off.
You've got to have a look. With the arm on the ground.
Beautiful day here at Freyberg Park. A bit of rain during the night. It's lightened up the ground to make it nice and soft. Just waiting on the tee now for to start the match. Mr. Newton trying to get away right on time. We're just coming up now to the dot of 1:45, so that's good. First game up for Mr. Newton in the senior grade, so
Max, you ready?
now.
Paul, you ready? Downside!
The long kick down to Ponsonby's half. Running up by the
High, mate.
too high, so it's a referee.
Contact's above the shoulder, you've got him in the head, it's high. Hold the mark, please.
First penalty of the game, setting the standard. Poor boy knew his job, to put the ball on the ground. The player was too lazy to come and pick it up from Ponsonby, but they run it out towards the 40-metre mark for their own half. Ball goes out left to number 13, who runs it up. Tackled by his opposite and the hooker. Ball comes free and goes backwards, and Ponsonby pick it up and take it out to the right hand side. Number 11 of this takes it up the middle. Long kick goes down inside the East Coast Bays half, taken easy by the fullback number 1. He runs it out and brought down 35 metres out from his line. There's the ball, comes out left hand side, number 1 taking up the field, lifts it up past the halfway line. 3 or 4 metres into Ponsonby territory. Ball goes out the right hand side now with the big number 12 it is. Brings it left, up to number 22, he takes it up the centre. Big boy at 22. Final tackle call. A little chip through by number 7. And it's taken nicely by the Ponsonby player. Too slow, calls the referee. Number 7 penalised there for East Coast Bays. Take it and touch down the left hand side and take that left hand side, coming up towards the 10 metre mark, their own half. So we have 3.5 minutes in the first half. We've had a bit of a break. Gets up, plays the ball, and obviously he's won a bit of a rest. Coming out the right hand side now, bring it inside the 10-metre mark. Picked up, loose ball picked up by East Coast Bays by the number 6, kicks it out the back to his number 4. Number 4 plays the ball at number 5 into dummy half. He runs out the left hand side back to number 4. He knocks it on, and Ponies come up with the ball. First scrum of the day. The Ponsonby hooker, probably ex-rugby, putting his hands underneath the prop's arms. We don't do that in league, it's over the top. Goes that left hand side, Ponsonby, take it up towards the 15-metre mark and their own half. Another penalty against East Coast Bays for a illegal offering to play the ball. Bit of a breeze here at Freyberg Park, going sort of left to right across the park.
You back to flat, to get.
We take a left hand side Ponsonby up to number 13. He takes a few more metres up towards the just past the 20-metre mark. 7.5 back, has it out to 6, pass it inside, pass to number 8, and number 8 straightens up and goes towards the post. They keep coming right with number 6, pass it out to number 11. Ball comes free and not forward, says Mr. Newton. Good scrappy, first game up these guys, both teams. East Coast Bays club rooms in the background, the old club rooms there. There's talk of them having new club rooms built on this park with the council in the next few years. So, good for rugby league. Ball goes out to the right hand side for East Coast Bays, and the stand-off maker knocks the ball on. So we'll have a scrum again with Ponsonby feed. They take it up left hand side, he's changed his mind, comes back to the right hand side, flick on past to number 4, Number 4 takes it up, and 1 will go into dummy half, the man who passed the ball. No, he doesn't. Comes out at number 8, and number 8 brings it up towards the post for Ponsonby. Goes the left hand side. Ponsonby, number 7 with the ball now, breaks 2 tackles and loses the ball backwards to forwards, and East Coast Bay's number 1 comes away with the ball, get to about to 10 metres out, pass on number 4 passes up number 12, and number 12 comes away with it. And good defence by Ponsonby, they're pushing back within 7 metres of the line. Nice run up the middle by number 14 for East Coast Bay. He's a player coming back after a couple of years retirement, I think. Seen that face before. Number 10 takes it out for East Coast Bay and takes it up past the halfway line, flicks it on to number 7 it is. Number 7 breaks on another tackle, goes down the right hand side and goes down towards the touchline, the right hand post, and scores a try about 5 metres right of the post. So first scores in the game to East Coast Bay after 9 minutes in this first half. So a nice little backline movement by the East Coast Bay's team there. Try score there, number 7 I think it is. A kick to be attempted by the number 9, their hooker, player that's been around for a few years, and I just say a few years. Comes in and kicks, it's down the middle, so we have it 6-0 after 10 minutes in the first half to East Coast Bays. Nice long kick down to the number 6, I think it is there. He passes it to number 14 for East Coast Bays, and he runs it out towards the 20 metre mark. Number 9 into dummy half, feeds it out to number 4 for East Coast Bays, pushes one player off and looking for the offload there. Goes out right again, number 14 have another crack at the ball and makes another few metres. Tackled by number 22, the big boy. There. Number 21 brings it up, pushes off 1, pushes off 2. And a quick tick taken by number 9, the hooker for East Coast Bays, playing dummy half there, running out of room. So somebody has an alarm going on one of the cars there, and eventually gets turned off. Nice and pleasant again now at Freyberg Park. The sun dropped a little bit of breeze about to cool the players down. Remember, we just got over a long hot summer. Ball goes in, comes out the back with a loose forward. Wants to bring it right now. pushing and shoving at the play of the ball by both players. Needs to get rid of that out of the game. Otherwise you get the same stage we had last night in the Brisbane Sydney Roosters game with Friday and Warrior Hargraves having a little bit of a pushing heads together competition. Number 1 brings it up East Coast Bays, brings it out to about the 30 metre mark. The dummy half goes number 5, he gets a little dab up the paddock and
hold your line, boys, hold your line!
I realised as soon as he started to get it above horizontal and penalised early, that's good. Ball goes in a touch just past the halfway line there in Ponsonby half. Number 9 dummy half for East Coast Bays, brings out to number 2. Number 2 takes out on the right hand side towards the right hand line there. Ball comes out to number 12. Number 12 straightens up, runs forward. Good boy. New to the game, I think. Another easy penalty to East Coast Bays, and so East Coast Bays go in for their second try. And number 10, they're propped forward. Happy boy. So 14 minutes in the game, we have the score out at 10-0, East Coast Bays. Somebody's phone going off in the background, probably a referee trying to get hold of me. Number 9 to attempt a conversion to take it out to 12. Or attempt to take it out to 12. Comes and kicks now, and over it goes. So 12-0 after 15 minutes in the first half here at Freyberg Park to East Coast Bays over at Ponsonby, the newcomers to Sharman Cup. Sort of been holding their own, but just got a bit of drop ball. Time's going to kick off now. Kick it deep into East Coast Bays half, and it goes down to number 6. We pass on to number 14 for East Coast Bays, and he brings it up. Number 4 takes it out for East Coast Bays, up left hand side, plays it very quickly. Number 9, the dummy half, passed out to number 13, and 2 in the tackle. So East Coast Bays with another penalty towards him. Kicked out by number 9 down the left hand side here, giving a good attacking opportunity. 15 metres inside the Ponsonby half. Ball goes out to number 14. 14 takes another head up and runs it down, right down the middle. A couple of head clashes there, you know, and obviously didn't hurt the Ponsonby player, but the East Coast Bays player's gone down, and it's come up with a bit of a blood nose. Referee Newton has called time out, and I don't know whether we call it a good head clash. We don't like good head clashes. We don't like head clashes. I think number 14's been taken to the sideline. In the league now we have this really serious problem with concussion. We don't want anybody getting concussion, and if they do, they take them off and they don't come back. East Coast Bays proceed to continue down the right hand side, number 6, and takes it on his right hand and knocking it forward, losing it to the ground. So Ponsonby with a chance to run it out from their 10 metre mark, and then a lot of ball. First penalty of the game from the scrum as Mr. Newton been very stringent to the rules, fair enough. Number 7 with a ball, long pass out to the winger, and I guess number 3 it is. That scores in the corner for the right hand side for East Coast Bays. So after 90 minutes, just a nice little try by East Coast Bays there. Unfortunately, a halfback sort of have a bit of a problem getting the ball in the scrum. They know that it's so we move on, and it goes out to 16 points to 0 after 20 minutes now. That's right, yeah. So it's not a secret, but it's just got to roll it in from where he is. No, he didn't. There's the try scorer for East Coast Bays, number 3. So their 3rd try of the game now, East Coast Bays. Showing their dominance and showing their experience from the playing in the Sharman Cup for the last few years. And I didn't hear that, Mr. Newton. 2 hands on the ball. Number 9 to attempt the conversion. And a good kick by the number 9 for East Coast Bays. It takes them out to an 18-0 lead after 21 minutes into this first half here in the first Fox Sharman Cup game of the season. Kick down deep to number 1 for East Coast Bays, who pass on to the replacement player.
Go, Polly! Good work! Good work, Polly! Number 9 with the ball now, straightens up and goes through and takes the tackle 10 metres, 8 metres short of the halfway line, 1 into dummy half, passing out to number 10. Number 10 breaks it up and comes 2 metres past the halfway line. It goes right again. Got the call by referee Newton. 7 with a kick up, high up a number. Ball coming down now, nobody wants to take it on the full. Ponsonby coming up with it, 10 metres in from touch. Run with the support going to the right hand side there, the Ponsonby player. Should have been looking first for see where your support is. Ball goes to the left hand side, big number 22 brings it up the middle, and a nice run by him up to the halfway line, and a nice roll over. It gives him a good roll over. Number 17 with the ball now. Takes up the centre, and he's tackled 11 metres inside East Coast Bay's half. Take it left hand side to 13, 13 flicks it out to the winger there, and it comes back, and it's a last tackle called on Ponsonby, and the handover. Silly play by Ponsonby there, not realising the sixth tackle, you know. East Bay's bring it up to 10 metres inside their own half now, and 9 into dummy half, takes it to the right hand side, plays it out to number 2, takes it up towards the halfway line, and is tackled on the halfway line. They bring it out left hand side with number 7, he passes on number 13, I think it is, who is tackled 9 metres into the Ponsonby half. Ball going backwards, of course, referee Newton, number 6 comes away with it, nice little dart and dive by number 6, good feed out to number 1 for East Coast Bays, and he takes the, looks like he's taking the tackle, he doesn't, he flicks it out the back, and number 9 takes it out to, pass it out to the replacement player who comes on, is a bit cool there, and obviously dropped the ball. Number 18 it was, so we'll have a scrum to, with a Ponsonby feed. So we've gone 25 minutes into the first half, the score at 18 points to 0 to the home side. Ponsonby yet to get a bit of ascendancy where they get the ball, and silly little mistakes creeping into the game. Goes it in and out, and number 13 takes it up and makes it about 6 or 7 metres. Number 22 with the ball again, and he pushes one player off, but he's not at full pace. A bit tired perhaps. Number 13 now takes it up. He's got a bit of injury, takes it up past inside the East Coast Bay's half. They take it left hand side. Number 14 takes it up number 6. Number 6 with an in pass, and number 11 I think it is now, it's dropped to the ground. 7 metres in. Page it was. A nice pass out to the winger on the left hand side there for Ponsonby. Flicks it out the back, comes out again. Again out to number 14. Comes out the right hand side, it's 5th and final. 7 picks it out to number 6. Number 6 with a high up and under, coming down to the winger number 5 to East Coast Bay. He takes it, the young fella there, and he's got tackle on the 10 metre mark. And number 4 for East Coast Bay runs it out, pushes a couple of guys off, and is tackled on the 20 metre mark. It's up to play up now, and number 1 into dummy half. He skips and darts around, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, breaks a 3rd tackle, still trying to offload the ball. He's tackled 10 metres short of the halfway line. Number 9 into dummy half, we passed out to number 22, the big boy with a speckled head there. 2 men in the tackle, of course, Mr. Newton, and man down the background here, the Ponsonby player. So we come back down and East Coast Bays with a penalty for the strip. Number 2 runs it up for East Coast Bays, breaks one tackle, good offload out the back there to number 9, 9 cuts back inside, 13 on his outside, loses him. 7 takes it out to number 22. 22 goes towards the line and loses the ball forward. So Ponsonby come up with a feed of the scrum, 10 metres out from their line. Let's see if they can do something with it. They did something in the last set of 6 they had, and they lost it. Ball's in and out, and it comes out right hand side. The Ponsonby player taking a break, making a break. Number 1 it is, makes the break then, and is tackled severely by number 21. Number 4 has a go and makes it about 3 metres. 13 as it cuts back inside, tries to go back in towards the forwards again. Doing better going left, he's got a good back line out there, use them. Out it goes to number 22. Number 22 comes up past the halfway line and is tackled. Nice kick by the number 7, high up and under. Ponsonby, but taken nicely by number 21 for East Coast Bays, and he's pushed back. Loses the ball on the ground, number 5, the young fella there.
Take it in, boys, take it in.
Sun shining brightly now at Freyberg Park. Ball goes in by number 7, pass out to number 6, and number 6 straightens up and gives it to his whoever it is there, 17. Number 9 with the ball now, pass out number 7. Number 7 flicks out to number 1. He cuts back inside, he's tackled there. Going left again there is Ponsonby, number 9, and he runs through, makes a couple of extra metres by cutting inside that player. Another penalty against East Coast Bays for hanging on at the play of the ball. It's an area of the play we like to see it up and going. Number 13 with the ball now, heading towards the line. Bring it right, and then he switches back and goes left. They want to hit that left hand corner, obviously, you know. Here we come again to the right hand side. Number 6 with the ball now, and number 17 loses the ball. Ball's kicked forward by East Coast Bays, and so East Coast Bays will have the feed there. The first knock on was Ponsonby, and by the number 17. By my time we were 32 minutes into the half, but we had a few few injuries in this game, or a few stoppages that perhaps we could do without. East Coast Springs bring it up now. So we play there by the players hanging on to the ball. Players have got to realise if they've got their hand on the ball and there's more than one in there, you're obviously going to be penalised, and all discipline costs you, and it costs you metres. So East Coast Braves bring it out with number 2. He comes up past the halfway line, makes it 10 metres into Ponsonby territory. Number 9 feeds on to number 1, who cuts back inside and goes up to paddock and makes another 10 metres as tackled. Comes out left again. No, it doesn't. He decides to change his mind. It's number 9. He passed out number 3, the right fella playing on the right wing. Comes left again. And they take it through and they score to the right hand side of the post there. Referee in good position to see. Number 2 it is. Or 12, but there he is anyway. So after 33 minutes, East Coast Bay's in for their 4th try. So number 9 is to attempt a conversion, a simple conversion out in front of the post there. And number 9 takes the score out to 24-0 East Coast Bays over Ponsonby. Running away with it a little bit, but Ponsonby just makes some basic errors there, and when they've got possession. And stealing of the ball, a couple of penalties there just before. So there we have it after 35 minutes. It's about 5 minutes ago to half time here at Freyberg Park in the first of the Sharman Cup Reserve Grade games played today. Remember, this is the opening round of the season. Number 7 to kick off for Ponsonby. Kicks it long and deep and hits the ball and knocks it forward, so it's a goal line dropout. A nice kick by the number 7. A good distance. Still a nice bit of a breeze blowing from the south to the north, and keeping a few players cooler. And myself, number 1, long drop out up towards the halfway line. Takes it by number 1, and then referee calls it backwards, and then it hits the ball. Ball hits the ground and goes forward of him. He picks it up and runs it out and gets tackled. Number 22 with the ball now for Ponsonby. He takes it inside the East Coast Bay's half. Number 4 with the ball now, goes out the right hand side, tackled 2 metres short of the touch line there. Number 11 with the ball now, and he's tackled about 80 metres out from the goal line. Ball goes out left now to number 6 to Ponsonby. Brings out to number 7, in past the number 17. 17 goes, straightens up, goes towards the post. They take it left again with number 6, and a little chip through by number 6 it was. Number 1 comes away with it for East Coast Bays, but it's behind the goal line, and they'll come away with a line dropout. So good pressure by Ponsonby. So they have got the capabilities if they get inside the East Coast Bays half. Number 1 to take the line drop out. And the long kick and 51 metres from the goal line. Number 1 with the ball and Ponsonby inside his own half. Makes it inside the East Coast Bay's half by about 3 metres. Comes out to number 22, the big boy, and he runs it up the middle. And should be using him a little bit more. He's hard man to bring down, to use them more. Ball goes out to number 2. He breaks through one tackle, held by the singlet of the number 6, and tackled, come out towards the 20 metre mark. Number 9 out to number 22. 22 in again with the ball, but then he goes to ground, feeling something, tripping over himself. Ball goes out left hand side to number 6. Number 6 with the dummy out to number 7. He throws the dummy and gets it out to number 8. Number 8 is tackled with the ball and loses it to the East Coast Bay's number 7. Number 3 it is now of East Coast Bay's, runs it out towards the 30 metre, past the 30 metre line of their own territory. There's a run from dummy half to number 10. Ball goes right hand side, number 5, break 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, tackle in the 3rd, and comes up short, 4 metres short of the halfway line. Number 9 dummy half, he passes out to number 1, who breaks the line and steps 1 player, steps 2, he's trying to step the 3rd player, steps out to number 9, the hooker, and pass goes loose out there and Ponsonby come up with a ball. So, advertising football there. They take it left hand side again to Ponies. Number 5 with the ball now, gets up and plays the ball. Number 7, a nice little step by number 7 for Ponsonby. Breaks through 1 tackle and caught by the next 2 players. Ball goes backwards and number 12 doesn't dive on the ball, tries to pick it up and
Okay, so you finger touch it on the ground, so you finger touch it before you put them out. Okay, so it's tackle 1 there.
Tackle 1 call, but saved by the bell, the hooter goes for half time. And we have it here at Freyberg Park with a score at 24-0 to East Coast Bay's Barracudas, the hosts over Ponsonby Ponies. So a good half by East Coast Bay's. Ponies not taking their opportunities as they perhaps can, but they'll get better in the second half and in the next few weeks. So we'll be back after half time here at Freyberg Park. Yeah, back here live at Freyberg Park for the second half of the reserve grade, Sharman Cup reserve grade game. The referee and ball goes down to the left hand side to East Coast Bay's. East Coast Bay's bring it out to past the 20 metre mark. Goes out left hand side with number 13. He brings up the halfway for East Coast Bay's. Number 22 with the ball, a nice recovery and tackled, and the ball comes out. The loose carry by the 22, but it was down low and 11 got hold of it when the other player came in and tackled. So a bit unfortunate for 11 for Ponsonby. So East Coast Bay's on attack now. Number 9 takes the ball up by himself from the tap penalty from the free kick. number 2 into dummy half. He makes that for left hand side to number 7. Number 7 fixes it to number 18. Number 18 goes towards the goalpost, centre of the goalpost there, and is tackled. Number 9 into dummy half for East Coast Bays. He flows out the left hand, goes to throw the left hand side, throws the dummy and straightens up, and Ponsonby penalised for Mr. Newton calling the markers offside, so they'll have another penalty there. Number 18 goes through with it for East Coast Bays, and he goes to ground about a metre short. Number 17 comes away with it and gets a nice try out to the right hand side, about 5 metres short of the from the corner post. Alright, so that's the first points on the board to East Coast Bays in the second half after 2 minutes, and takes them out to a 28 points to 0 lead. He's puffing the most. He must have been the one that scored the try. It's a big boy. There's number 18, the try score for East Coast Bays. Early points for Bays in the second half. So clouded over a little bit here at Freyberg Park, and a slight breeze across from left to right is keeping us cool here on the sidelines. Number 9 to come and attempt the conversion. Comes in and kick, goes across the face of the post, so first miss of the game for number 9, so it takes the score out 28 points to 0, 4 minutes into this second half of this Sharman Cup Reserve grade here. It is early days because this is the first game in the competition. A lot of the teams struggling to get players to turn up to trainings, and it'll all come right eventually. Number 7 to kick off, and goes down to number 7 for East Coast Bays. He's opposite. Number 22 comes away with the ball. And number 17 went in with a shoulder charge, and of course the ball came free. So
he's kicking. Go fix the ball.
Number 2 makes a breakthrough past the halfway line and runs away. Offloads out the back to number 13. 13 goes through and scores for East Coast Bays to the right of the post there. So a nice little try by East Coast Bays. Breakthrough by number 2 from that penalty back here. With the we had the penalty against Ponsonby for the stealing of the ball, the shoulder charge, sorry, and he scores to near the post there. So it takes them out to a 32-point lead in the 5th minute of this second half. Number 9 to attempt the conversion. Nine has no problem right in front of converting, so it takes the score out to 34 points to 0. 6 minutes into the second half. Not something that Ponsonby really needed at this stage of the game.
Come on, boys.
Number 10 with a big fiend there. A bit of aggro there from the number 18, I think it is, for East Coast Bays, and pushing out when he's the ball carrying player, causing number 11 to get frustrated and Ponsonby take out left hand side now and go towards the line. Number 11 with the ball now. Comes out the left hand side. Number 7 flicks it out, and Ponsonby lose it first, and then the number 3 comes through and in an attempt to pick it up and knocks it on. So we'll have a scrum back here on the 15 metres out from the goal line with East Coast Bays to feed. So we're 9 minutes into the second half now. East Coast Bays won the feed, of course, take it out the left hand side. Number 12, a nice little run by number 12, making about 23 metres. Dummy half is number 9, past that number 16 it is. Now 16 brings it up towards the halfway line for East Coast Bays. Number 9 is a dummy half again, puts it out the right hand side to number 1. He passed that number 4, and 4 gets it over the halfway line. Offload out the back to number 7. 7 offloads out the back to anybody. And number 10 comes away, picks up the ball on the bounce and runs in 10 metres inside the Ponsonby half. Carries on, runs 20 metres inside the half, and is tackled by number 17 for Ponies. Number 7 with the ball now, flicks it out, a long pass out to sort of nobody out in the wing here. There's 2 guys out there, but they're a bit behind it, so obviously the pass is forward. So East Coast Bays will have a scrum with a Ponsonby feed. Ponies with the ball now, take it out the right hand side, number 6 with the ball, he flicks it out to his number 4. 4 brings it up towards the 30 metre mark, breaks it. They come left again with number 13, he steps inside, which he's been prone to do all day. Having it left again, number 8, and he takes it up towards the 10 metre mark, their own half. Comes out left hand side, nice long pass out, a bit low. So the ball goes to ground, so we'll have a Ponsonby feed again to the scrum. Ball got put in by number 7, taken out by number 4, and the ball goes out to the wing to number 3. Number 3 runs away. I think that's it. I think he's related to the Arcoys. That's him, number 3 for East Coast Bays, and he scores the right hand side of the post there. So we have 12 minutes into the second half with East Coast Bays another 4 points on the board, takes it out to 38 points to 0. Yeah, it's an Koi out there in number 3. Got a taste there, boy. The number 9 to attempt a conversion again for East Coast Bays. The spectators up on the hill for East Coast Bays, and the up in the trees, by the trees there. Some of them more sensible sitting in the shade. Comes in text number 9, but I think it's right at the post this time. So we have a score 38 points to 0 after 14 minutes in the second half. Kicked long and lean down to the fullback, who knocks it forward. So he's in front of the line, so we'll come out with a 10 metre scrum with Ponsonby first time in the second half on in good position to attack. Takes off the back of the scrum, heads right and goes close towards the line, but pulled up short about 5 metres, 4 metres. Number 9 at dummy half with the ball now. He takes the dummy, throws a dummy, and is tackled by a couple of big forwards. Comes out left to number 10. Number 10 does a cut back inside and bury his head down and goes through the East Coast Bays defence. They come out left hand side again, number 6, pass out to number 1, and number 1, long pass out to the centre, number 3, lost forward by the East Coast Bay side, calls Mr. Newton the referee. A bit of a lucky break there for Ponsonby, so let's see if they can do something with it now. They're getting close enough to sort of good position on the 10 metres out from the line. Goes in, comes out nicely out to number 6. 6 cuts inside, is caught by number 1 on the inside. And number 5 into dummy half. He goes through goes the same channel, can't get through, so it comes out to number 1. Number 1 going through, and he's trying to get through, put forward his first boots in the ball for Ponsonby. Number 9 into dummy half again, pass it out. Yeah, nice flick out pass to number 7, and 7's East Coast Bay's caught offside from the line there. Ball gets this on to number 7, and a one-on-one on steal by East Coast Bays on the Ponsonby player who is on the ground. Pride's probably hurt, having the ball stolen so close to the line. He's about a metre off the line when he had it stolen, so he won't be happy. So number 3 takes it out from dummy half for East Coast Bays, takes it left hand side straight in front of the post. Number 2 it is at dummy half here. No, it isn't. It's number 15 and he 16, and he takes it out to the 20. Number 5 takes it out, throws a dummy, and is caught 10 metres short of the halfway line. Bring it right again with number 12. He makes good yardage when he gets the score, and he goes past the halfway line and takes a few passes to bring him down, but he offloads out the back. Number 13 takes it out 10 metres inside Ponsonby half. 9 into dummy half now. He's going to go to the left hand side again, a little chip over the top, going for the bounce, but it pulls up nicely for the fullback for Ponsonby, who brings it out towards the 30 metre mark. So 6, the little fella from East Coast Bays, gets penalised for a flop. Trying to show his oats, something like that. Number 6 for Ponsonby kicks it into touch now. We'll have they're 7 metres short of the halfway line. So we've got 19, nearly coming up halfway through the second half now. Ponsonby with the ball now, they're bringing it to number 4. 4 goes through and stops at the halfway line. Park goes through and makes another 7 or 8 metres eventually, and gets number 12 got penalised for East Coast Bays of stealing the ball. Number 6 for the line, and makes another 15 metres. Number 9 with dummy half with the tap, and tries out number 10, and number 13 goes high. I thought he was going to penalise 4 for a bit of a shoulder there, but he gets away with it. They take the tap this time, and number 10 runs it straight towards the goal line there, but held up. Number 9 with the ball. They're about 10 metres out from the goal line now, Ponsonby. We're trying to get their first points. Number 7 with a nice little take there. Pass out to inside pass to number 8, who goes towards the post and is tackled by the defence there. Number 9 picks it up and tries a little bit of a dummy and tries to sneak through and gets caught. Comes out to number 6. Number 6 knocks it on, and 2 ways the referee says, so it's a double knock on. So the first one will be ponies. So it'll be East Coast Bays. A bit of pressure off East Coast Bays now, and Ponsonby just struggling to sort of put things together when they get the possession late in the tackle count and come up with mistakes. So something to work on for their coach and the players. So I am. Ball comes out the right hand side for East Coast Bays. Number 2, I think it is, with the ball now. Number 16 with the ball now, takes it off the left hand side, and he's brought down on the 30-metre mark. Goes out left again to number 13, on to number 12. Number 12 goes ahead and passes it miles forward to number 4. 4 could forward to do the 100-metre dash in about 2 seconds. So we'll come up with the scrum and Ponsonby this time. Get themselves on attack. 15, 12, 13 metres inside East Coast Bay's half. So we have 22 minutes gone in the second half with the host side leading by 38 points to 0. Ponsonby still struggling to cross the line. Ball comes out this time, and it's more luck this time, number 6, and he goes through and is tackled by the fullback and the winger. The coach out left hand side again, number 11 having a go. He's big boy, number 11. Goes right now to number 9. He seems lost and doesn't know where to pass it to, but number 6 has got it now and he just straightens up. Number 9 with the ball now, pass out to number 7. 7 passes out to number 22. He's back on the field with a bandaged leg. He hurt in the first half. Out the right hand side with number 7, pass on number 4. Number 4 flicks out the back and it's taken by number 1, the fullback, and he's a gutsy little player. He comes up and is tackled by number 6. Come back, fifth and final tackle, number 6 kicks it up high and it's taken nicely by number 3 for East Coast Bays. He hits down the middle, gets out of 1 tackle, gets out of 2 tackle, racing away towards the halfway line, and the ball comes free. So number 9 comes away with the ball for Ponsonby, but the ball comes free again, so we'll have a loss forward by East Coast Bays, so Ponsonby will come up with a feed. Once again, inside the, only just inside, but inside the East Coast Bays half. Ball comes out left hand side, number 4 has the ball and is puts his hand to touch there, number 5. East Coast Bays will have another scrum and we'll have another feed to East Coast Bays. So we have 25 gone in the second half, 15 minutes to go for Ponsonby to come up with something, but East Coast Bays with the ball at the moment. It comes out left hand side, it goes to number 1, he passes out to number 16. 21, big difference, 5. A little bit of ill-discipline by the players getting up to play the ball there by walking forward and pushing against the other players. Right, number 9 with the ball for East Coast Bays, passing on from 12. Number 12, he's been making good metres today up the middle there, and he goes out there on the left hand side and gets inside by about 9 metres inside the Ponsonby half. Ball comes right this time, out to 1. 1 pass out to 7, dummy to number 4, and he runs through the blocker, and number 10 gets the ball. He runs up and he's about 20 metres inside the East Coast Bays at the Ponsonby half. A little chip through by number 1 who's going to race to the ball, and it's the Ponsonby number 1. So they forced the goal line drop out, but could have been a try on there. Number 1, good defence by the fullback for Ponsonby, beating the man to the ball. Sun shining brightly here once again. It's on and off. It's like a, I was going to say like a woman, but we didn't want to be sexist. Number 7 with a ball to take the drop out. He's a fine little player. That's number 7 for Ponsonby. And their talent. Nice kick out to the left hand side for East Coast Bays. Number 21, he takes it and comes up and runs to the 20. Number 16 with the ball, he runs up and goes inside the 20. Still running, number 16 going towards the line, and he's causing the corner for East Coast Bays. It'll take their, that's their 4th try in the second half, so it takes their score out to 42 points to 0 after 27 minutes. Number 16, the try scorer now. Number 9 to attempt the conversion from the far side there, just to the left where he likes. Comes in now, kicks, and away to the left hand side. So we have it at 42 points to 0 with 28 minutes gone in this second half.
I'm sorry. They're all tied out. It's this game.
Number 5 to kick off for Ponsonby this time. Long kick down to little number 6, and he long pass out to number 1 for East Coast Bays, who unloads it to number 10. Number 10 with a nice run up the middle and goes through to 10 metres his own half, 9 into dummy half, and somebody's got a hamstring problem there, I would say. He held up pretty quick then. So a bit of time out for the number 2, I think it is, with the cramp.
Gotta be ready. We're ready for that one, right? You should have forced that.
Still got 10 to go in the second half. Got a bit of a crowd down here on the right hand side to watch the boys from Ponsonby and East Coast Bay, so a little bit of a crowd building up. Some more over at the car park there, and of course the scattered ones up on the hill. So we're going to move it in 5 and restart the play. Tackle 2, referee Newton says. Number 18 with the ball now, and he gets to the halfway line. Number 22 dives on top of him, and a bit of weight there. 16 with the ball now on the left hand side, comes through towards the 10 metre mark and it's the Ponsonby territory. He gets up and plays the ball, comes out right to number 13. 13 long pass out to number 12. Number 12 going through, unorthodox, but look what he can do. He's got his hand free to pass the ball. Nice chip through by number 9 for East Coast Bays, and picked up nicely by the number 6, I think it is. Yes, 6 it is for Ponsonby. Ball goes out right hand side with number 17. Number 17 gets tackled 10 metres out in front of the post. Long way to go, 90 metres to go for the Ponsonby side to score their first points. Number 22 with the ball now, running up towards the 20 metre mark. Makes it. Number 17 again into dummy half. He's a bit of a worker. Going through, trying to look for the offload, perhaps. Number 9 with the ball now. Pass out to number 13, he's back into play now. He makes it, breaks the tackle there, and he's gone right past the number 1 for East Coast Bays, and number 5 comes from the far side of the paddock and tackles the Ponsonby player. Good defence, but number 7 now with the ball, he's going to run straight through and he'll score underneath the post. So Ponsonby's in for their first try of the game after 31 minutes into the second half, and yes, Mr. Newton says it's a try, so 4 points up on the board for Ponsonby. Must have read the whole rule book this morning. So number 5 it is going to take the kick, the attempted conversion. The try scorer there is number 7. We've ball went over, and we got 6 points on the board for Ponsonby. So 42 points to 6 it is. There's a try scorer for Ponsonby, number 7. So 33 minutes into this second half. Well, there's 7 minutes left here at Freyberg Park now. So 42 points to 6. Long kick down, deep and down. Number 6 going to get the ball, and he does. He runs it out and passes out to number 22. Number 22 takes it on up the middle and goes to the right hand side. Number 22 going to be set there, but number 17 with the ball now for Ponsonby. They'll be spring in the whatever. Ball comes inside now. Nice pass into number 4, I think it is. That's not. Number 2 it was, and number 17 again into dummy half. Out to number 6. Pass out to number 14. 14 through the middle. Makes a break through the line. Number 3 gets a tackle from behind, and a good attack by Ponsonby. They're showing what they've got now. Ball goes out to number 1. He passed to number 6. Number 6 is going to throw it inside to number 1 again. No, he doesn't. He dummies and takes the tackle. Number 9 with the ball now. Going to go with the chip through. And he just goes with the chip through, and East Coast Bays defence lacking there, and not quick enough to dive in the ball, so 9 scores there. Second try in the second half after 34 minutes. So they're on the comeback trail. I think they'll just run out of time. There's our try scorer for Ponsonby, in for their second try. look for number 3, goes to the left hand side of the post. So with their second try, puts them on the board with 10 points into double figures now for Ponsonby. So we'll come back to the halfway line with 5 minutes or 4 minutes left in the of that game. Number 7 it is to kick off for East Coast Bay, and they're running about 4 to go. Kick down there, and number 7 takes it and knocks it on. It's been a hard little worker, number 7, but just running out of energy, I think, there. Just didn't get himself forward enough off the ball to pick it up cleanly. So we'll have another scrum with East Coast Bays on attack about 15 metres out from their line. Coast Base feeds the scrum now. They bring it out the right hand side. Number 13 feeds it up to number 7, and 7 shoots away towards the line and scores in the right hand corner. So in their day at this stage looks like brings them out to 46 points to 10. Nice little play on the blind side here by number 13, pass on to number 7. Just waiting on the kicker now, number 9 to attempt the conversion. There's a try scorer, number 7 for East Coast Bays. So East Coast Bays showing their dominance today here at Freyberg Park. Showing that they were really competitive of the top 4 from last year in the Sharman Cup reserves. Ponsonby first year up, they'll learn from this. They've scored a couple of tries, so if they can score a couple of tries they can score more. Take a bit of heart out of the game. Number 9 comes in now, looking good. Flags go up, so here we have it at 48 points to 10 to East Coast Bays. About a minute to go by me, timekeeper in charge. Possibly boys waiting for, wanting for full time I think. They're pretty tired out there, but they've shown what they can do. Go away from this game and improve for next week. Number 5 to kick off now. Kick down to number 6, I think it is. Yeah, I think it was. Well, could have been 5. Anyway, the ball comes away with number 10. Number 10 comes away, breaks one tackle, breaks the second tackle, and gets caught by the centre, number 3. And again, number 3 takes it from dummy half and runs it towards the centre of the park. That's a player that I think was playing a lot of top grade last season and making form or training or whatever. A long kick down the right hand side here, racing for the ball now is the Ponsonby number 1. He knocks it forward, knocks it back, and number 7 comes away with it and puts his hand on top of the ball and scores a try, right hand corner. So they weren't finished then. They're finished now. Number seven has scored the first try of the game. He's also scored looks like the last try of the game. So that takes them out to a 52 points to 10 lead. Where the kicks come, there goes to Hooter now. The timekeeper said we've had enough. 80 minutes are up, so we're waiting now on number 9 for the East Coast Bays. He won't be more than about half an hour. We have got to realise that these players have got to think about percentages early in the season, because percentages do count later in the season. And kick misses, so there we have it at Freyberg Park for the first game of the season for the Sharman Cup reserves here at Freyberg Park. The winners 52 East Coast Bays over Ponsonby to 10. So that's it from East Coast Bays. Stunshaw's shining and just waiting on the second game to start in the next 10 minutes or so. So that's it from Freyberg Park. Good afternoon.